It's Tuesday, it's video day, it's Tuesday, it's video day. Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we make videos, on videos we make Tuesdays. Um, I'm coming to you here from my house, like I always do, with some very sore legs. If you want to hear a funny story, and if you're watching the video, you're gonna hear a funny story. At least I think it's funny, because unless you want to stop the video now. But yesterday, I was putting wipers on my car, new wipers on my car, and I didn't know how to do the rear ones, so I was looking it up on Google. So I did that, and I watched a video, and it was like how to replace the whole arm. It wasn't even the right videos, and I couldn't find one with just replacing the wiper, and not the whole arm. So I was like, whatever. So I put my phone down on the bumper, and I kept trying, and eventually I figured it out on my own. I just yank it off pretty much and put the other one, click the other one back in. Uh, it's actually it's insane how easy. Like it's like really like just yank it off really hard and push it on really hard. That's the entire system of putting wipers on your car, and it just stays. But um, anyway, so got that done. Went in the house, did some chores, vacuumed up the house, some stuff like that. My daughter, who got her driver's license recently, was driving off to go. I think she wanted to get a car wash or something before work. So she does that. She drives off, and I'm like I said, I'm in the house, vacuum some stuff up, cleaning some things up. Go sit down and get back to work, and I was like, "Hey, where's my phone?" Don't have it. I have my son call it. Doesn't ring in the house. Uh, then I realized that I never took it off the bumper. So I called my daughter, told her to stop the car where she was at and pull over and see if it was still on the bumper. It wasn't. So then I found out where direction she went, uh, and I walked that distance looking for my phone. Uh, it was 2 miles away on the Churchland Bridge. If you're from this area and you of 757, it was in the middle of the Churchland Bridge. Not in the. It was in like the pull off area. So it wasn't getting run over by cars. It was in the pull off area, but in the middle, as in like from one side of the bridge to the other. It was like pretty much at the top of the bridge, at the little arc. Um, so I couldn't climb over the guardrail to grab it. It was too high, and I was afraid I'd fall into traffic, uh, or just fall and break my ankles or something because I'm old. Um, so I just stood there waiting for my daughter to come back from where she was, um, and see me on the bridge, and then double back, and then she could grab my phone. While doing that, while waiting for her, a lady stopped and was concerned that I was a jumper, and asked if I was okay, if I was suicidal or crazy or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm not. Can you just hand me that phone that you're parked right next to? And she's like, yeah, here you are. And I was like, okay, thank you, bye. Thanks for being concerned for me. And then I ran away because I was embarrassed, obviously. But uh, then my daughter saw me and picked me up, and I didn't have to walk all the way back home, thankfully. So yeah, that was the goofy day I had yesterday. But because of that, my legs are killing me. I'm not used to walking miles and miles, uh, or mile and mile. So yeah, my legs are pretty tired. So yeah, that was a goofy little funny little way to start the video. Now let's talk about what I got in the mail and what's coming out this week because they coincide. I got in the mail my comps of Mine is a Long and Lonesome Grave. I got the main cover. I got this cover. I got this cool cover with the ghost skull thing. I got this with a big old railroad spike, and when you read the comic, you'll find out why the railroad spike is important. There's just like the virgin cover, and then there's a black and white cover with a cool skull, ground, graveyard, cool thing. That comes out tomorrow. Issue number one from Justin Jordan, Chris Sheehan, Alessandro. Santoro and myself, um, from Oni Press. Or is it Oni Press? Oni Comics? Oni. We know it's Oni. Oni. So that's pretty cool. I've had one other thing. I had a Kickstarter book that was picked up by Oni, but this is the first series from Oni that I'm doing. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Also out tomorrow. There's actually a couple things out tomorrow. Died Hard, #2 from Keenspot, and then Simulation Theory, the collection. It was a Comixology book or Kindle Prime book. And then now it's being collected by, I believe, Dark Horse. I probably should have some comps of that coming soon. Usually they send me those around when it's coming out. So maybe I'll have that today or tomorrow. So that'll be cool. Um, there's also Endless on Comixology. Like I just said, Died Hard #2 came out, so Die Hard #1 is also out. And Mark Spears' Monsters from Keenspot is also out. Urban Animal and Nexus Point over on WEBTOON. On Kickstarter, there's the Always Punch Nazis Omnibus and Hero of the Prophecy #1, which is a wrestling fantasy mashup kind of deal with Paul London, who used to be in WWE, and a bunch of other wrestling companies. I've seen him live. He's a great dude. I was very excited to be able to work with him on that. And I will be May 3rd, Free Comic Book Day, which I hadn't really talked about it much, but from the Diamond closing, this might be the last Free Comic Book Day. I don't know. But I'll be at Hello Comics in, oh Lord, what city is that in? Man. Hello Comics. I know I had it. I've been talking about it, and it just left my head. Is it Charlottesville? Hello Comics. They are in a city in Virginia called... Yeah, Charlottesville. Yeah, okay. I was like, I thought that was right, but I didn't know. That's in Charlottesville, and then June 20th to 22nd, I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlottesville, Virginia for Free Comic Book Day, and Charlotte, North Carolina for Heroes Con. So that's cool. Some nice Charlotte-y names where I'll be at. That's what's going on with Micah this week. Hope you enjoyed my funny, goofy story about me being an idiot, leaving my phone on a bumper, and then having to walk to find it. But yeah, that was fun, and I will see you all next week when I do this again. Check out the links below for the Kickstarters I talked about, for the stores, for my social media. Check all that out, and I will see you, like I said, see you all again next week, and we'll do it again. Bye-bye.